Top of the mountain to all of you. I am Colby, and this is our opener for our YouTube channel. Me and my family have a passion of getting outside, camping, backpacking, hiking, and we thought we'd make a channel not only to support that, but also support a new business that we are opening very soon. So in this video, it'll be a brief introduction of who we are and what we're hoping to accomplish, and give you a sneak peek into the business that we have opening soon. There's myself, Colby, my wife, Sarah. We have 3 boys, Owen, who is 14, Griffin, who is 12, and Quinn, who is 9. Now, we are busy people like most of you. I have a full-time job. My spouse takes care of all things in the household. And then we had a side hustle, a side business that we ran for 7 years. And the business did well, but we weren't passionate about what we were doing. It became not so fun. It became very exhausting. And so we said, let's try and sell it. That's the only way we're probably going to get rid of it. So we sold it in the beginning of 2024, and we thought, that feels great. We are free. We do not have a side hustle anymore. We can just focus on life. Well, several months went by, and we felt like there was something missing in our family's life. And we realized the business was actually something that brought us together, something that gave us a common goal, something to work on, something to talk about at the dinner table or while we were hiking. So about 5 months after selling our business, we decided as a family we would come up with another business to work on. But we decided this time it had to be something we were passionate about. Couldn't be something just to make money. The passion side, us being together, us doing it together, was more important than the money. As a family, we brainstormed ideas, and we decided, let's do something in the outdoor industry. We thought about, do we start a gear company? Do we make tents, sleeping bags, design that sort of stuff? I mean, I thought that would be a blast. But then after thinking about it more, it was probably too complicated for what we were looking to do. So we thought a little harder about gaps in the industry. And as I shopped around and as I bought things for us and as we go backpacking, one of the gaps that I found was in the food industry. All the freeze-dried meals, all the bars and ramens and all these different things. There's a lot of good backpacking meals now. The only problem is we can't get it all in one place. And so I'd have to go to one store to get this brand, another store to get that brand. And so I said, that's annoying. That could be a gap. The other thing I thought was annoying is I have one son, Owen, who's 14. He has a dairy allergy. And then my wife, she's gluten-free. And so not only was I having to bounce around different websites to get these different brands and different meals, I also had to be aware of all these allergies that my family has going on. And it wasn't always easy to figure out what was dairy-free, what was gluten-free. So our big idea was to create a website that could have big brands, small brands, and everything in between, including trail snacks, bars, different ramen. So we have a lot of great ideas to house all these things in one place. Even condiments. Have you ever been on the trail and wish you had a little packet of Cholula but didn't have time to run down to Filiberto's and get yourself a burrito and stuff a few packets in your pocket? We want to make that easy for you. The second part of the idea was to have very powerful filters, easy to use, so that if you are vegan and gluten-free, you just click 2 boxes and boom, you can see all your options very quickly and easily. We're not having to compete with other filters such as backpacks and tents and all these other things that sort of get mixed up within what we're trying to look for. I struggled with these filters myself on other websites, which helped with the big idea. Create a website with all these different foods with easy to use filters so you can find exactly what you're looking for. Are you looking for a gluten-free dessert? Is it breakfast? Very easy to use with our website. So with our YouTube channel, I'll be doing a lot of food reviews, testing out all these different freeze-dried options. Man, as we've dug into it, I've realized there's literally hundreds of different options out there. So I don't know, it might take me several years to get through them all, but I sure am gonna try. And I want to help you guys with questions, or want to make sure when you spend money, because these freeze-dried meals can be expensive, right? If you're going to spend the money, I want you to be confident that it is a good meal and you're not going to just toss it. We're also going to make YouTube videos on some of our adventures. Now, the YouTube channel and our adventures is not the main focus, because when we go out, we like to be out. My kids, of course, like to make YouTube videos, and I'm going to play along with that. This is a family business, and everybody's going to have a role. In fact, my son Griffin, who is 12, he's going to be our full-time editor for our YouTube channel. So if he did a good job on this first YouTube edit, go ahead and let him know in the comments. He would appreciate it. I'm also a big fan of gear reviews. I mean, I eat that stuff up on YouTube all the time. And so we'll probably do some gear reviews and I'll let you know what I'm using and help out with different decisions that you're making. But this is definitely not going to be all gear. Like, this is going to be a good mix of a lot of different things. So join us. We're excited to take you along and appreciate if you could like and subscribe. And hopefully we will see you guys out on the trail. We're based in Arizona. We're so lucky in Arizona. We get to backpack and camp all year round. It is December 21st. I'm on a solo mission out here in the Superstition Wilderness. For those of you familiar, I went to Charlie Boy Spring today. That is one of the spots most people go at this time because it hasn't rained in months. So it is dry out here, except for this one area called Charlie Boy's Springs. There's a few other spots, but that one is amazing, has great water. So about 7.5 mile hike out there, and then I hike back to the junction of Dutchman Trail and Red Tanks, and that's where I'm set up for the night. So I'm excited to be out here, be by myself, solo. 99.9% of the time when I go backpacking, I take 1, 2, or 3 kids, sometimes my spouse, all 5 of us. Imagine taking 5 people backpacking, but it is fun. It's a lot of work, but sometimes I like to sneak out and do some more miles, a little bit more challenging of a backpacking trip. Check out some other areas of this wonderful wilderness out here called the Superstitions. Until next video, we appreciate you guys following, liking, and also going to check out our new website. Let us know what you think. Man, this is all new. We're all involved. My kids, my wife, me, we're just in the middle of all of it, landing all these different awesome brands, bringing them in, organizing it all. So it's been fun so far, and we appreciate your support. Have a great hike. Take care.